Lewis, congratulations, signed up until 2026. Just your thoughts on getting your new contract?
Yeah, obviously, I'm delighted. I mean, this is my club, like I've been here my whole professional career, and yeah, I'm happy to extend and stay here.
You've made well over 100 appearances now for the Pars, so as you said, you're really settled, really built your way up into the first team and now looking to make that next step and kick on and really continue the good form that you've shown under the management team.
Yeah, um, obviously, when I first came in, I was a bit of a slow starter. I'll be the first one to say that, but no, I feel like I've really kicked on under James, and yeah, he's been really good to me and really helpful for my career.
I know I spoke to you about a few weeks ago when we were at Hampden about how you feel your career's progressed under the management team, but just emphasising that once again, they really do seem to have got the best out of you. Why do you feel that is?
I feel I just sort of came back. I had a good pre-season, and obviously they've put a lot of trust in me. They've been saying that I've been doing really well, and it just sort of builds your confidence. When you're confident, this is how you play your best sort of stuff.
You could see that out on the park as well, that when we do get, for example, free kicks, which we know that you're capable of after you go against Queen's Park, that you're quick to go and collect the ball, whether it be free kicks, penalties, and take that responsibility. So that maturity within your game, that confidence within and belief within yourself seems to have grown over the years as well.
Yeah, well, every time we get a free kick and I'm not rushing over to it, I hear the gaffer from the sideline shouting on me to take it. But no, it's just something that I feel confident doing now, even if the majority of them go into the top row in the stand. Like you said, the occasional one does end up in the back of the net.
Alongside yourself, guys that have came through alongside you, such as Matty Todd, are signed up for the long term. It seems a real settled project here, and you're just happy to be part of that in the long term. You must see a great future, not just for yourself, but also for the club going forward.
Yeah, obviously I've been playing with Matty for many years now, and you see out on the pitch we've got a really good connection. It's easy to play along with him, and yeah, it's just nice having someone sort of that you've been playing with for a long time because you understand what he plays like.
And you've mentioned in interviews recently that you really thrive off scoring goals and seeing the celebrations within the stands and the joy that brings to the supporters. So just a word for the Dunfermline fans who have supported you throughout your time here and who I'm sure will be delighted with this news.
Yeah, well, all I can do is thank them for sticking by me. Yeah, I love seeing them celebrate, whether that's me scoring or the team scoring in general. Just thank them for supporting every week, no matter how we're playing.
And what a better way to end the working week for supporters than to turn on their phones and see that Lewis McCann signed a new deal at the club. Just your initial thoughts and emotions on that one, please.
Delighted to get it done. It's and through nobody's fault, not the football club, not Lewis. It's been ongoing for a wee while, just like these things can take time. But for the day we come in, obviously I had seen him when he was a younger kid and playing against or coming on in certain games against my previous club. But for the day we come in the door, I think it was quite clear that when you look at Lewis, he's got a lot of attributes. He's strong, he's powerful, he can finish, hit the ball with both feet. And then you get to know him, he's great to work with, takes information well. So like, he started last season very well, got the injury, and then he came into pre-season flying, but it was always the plan to try and tie him down. He's an important player for us. Delighted it's now done. It's another less thing to worry about. And looking forward to having him here for at least the next 2 years and seeing how we can help him more. But like, we've all seen an improvement in Lewis, and I don't mean from this season. I mean like, from the day we come in, but I think he has to take most of the credit for that. The way he works in his game and just how much time he spends on his game, and I think he's matured now in the sense, I don't mean that in any way negative towards the way he was when we first come in, but he'll come ask questions, he'll come to ask to watch video of certain things in the game, so he's comfortable and mature to come into the office and have that chat now, and I think a lot of things are going right for him at the minute, and as long as he keeps working then I'm sure that will continue to do so, but a great one for the football club.
I've mentioned it to you before over the summer when other guys had signed long-term deals, but it must be really pleasing from you and your coaching team's perspective that these young guys are willing to commit for their long-term future to yourself, your coaching staff, and to the whole football club and the whole project here.
Yeah, and I think that's testament to the full football club, as you say. Look, they all know what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a squad that doesn't turn over every year. We're trying to be successful, whatever people want to take that as. But we had a successful season last season, getting out of League One. We now want to kick on in this league, and first and foremost, we want to get back to winning games. But they see that. I think certainly from our point of view, that it doesn't matter how young they are. If they're good enough, then, or if they're playing well enough, we'll continue to play them. And I think that was evident even at our last club. So that comes with that. But I think the full thing behind it all, or the bigger picture of it, is just the infrastructure at the football club and how things are developing at the football club. It's an environment that the players are working in day to day, that's been created, and that's wanting them to stay here. That they obviously believe that they can develop their career by being here, and that's testament to the full football club. But also on the other side of it, they've all experienced it now, and particularly the ones that came in on loan. Lewis is different. He experienced it, like, obviously going back on things we don't want to speak about, but the relegation season. So he experienced how tough it can be to play here. But then you flip that, and they enjoy playing here. They see that if they just work hard, how much the fans get behind them. So the fans deserve a lot of that as well, because if you're a player and you're coming here and enjoying it, there's a lot of things go into why they enjoy it. And I say that the environment set at the football club and then the atmosphere created when they're here, I think, are two of the biggest factors involved in that. So no, it's delighted to get Lewis done, and it's another one added to that long-term group, really.